Hi, teacher. My full name is Brian Alexander Wamani Wama.
Hi teacher, my full name is Sebastián Juliano Santillán.
Hi teacher, my name is Fernando Cardenas Hernandez.
Good afternoon, Brian. Welcome to the interview for psychologist job. We'll ask you a new questions that you must answer honestly. Let me introduce my partner Fernando.
Good afternoon. I ask you a few extra question according from your answer.
Good afternoon, sir. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, so Brian, tell me, why did you decide to study psychology? Was it a decision you made on your own?
Not really. I decided to study psychology because since I was a kid, I always been interested in human behavior. I remember I used to buy a lot of books about this topic and read it with my mom. Also, she gave me extra details according to her experience because she's a teacher. Furthermore, in primary school, I had a friend who was pretty hyperactive, and most of the time he was involved in problems.
Did you what? Did you tell Wake him about unlikely problems that he had?
Well, I hardly ever talked with him that time, but when I had a problem with him, we had a conversation, and I suggested him uh, to improve his self-control. Also, that he could make healthy activities to control himself and talk with a professional. About the problems, well, he used to bully a few partners, do some pranks in class, and sometimes say bad words.
What interesting case. We'll let continue. Have you ever had any experience in another job or event?
Of course, I used to work in San Judas Clinic last year. I took the job for 1 month and received plenty of patients. And recently, I took part of an event about teaching children about their abilities. I had an interesting conversation with them, giving my experience and advices.
That case of you. No, tell me what are your expectations for the next 10 years? Do you see yourself working an important clinic or be part of a project according your career?
Sure, I'll definitely build my own institute in Lima, Peru, because there are a lot of cases that most people ignore, and then we ended up in terrible consequence. Also, I would like to work on United States because there I would probably expand my knowledge.
About your institute, do you have a partner to make this dream come true, or it's personal wish?
It's personal because most of my parents decided to move to another country. Probably they are not interested or disagree with the idea.
I understand your point. So finally, do you have a healthy lifestyle? And do you have a well self-control?
For sure. During the week, I do exercise at night while I'm listening to my favorite radio signal. Also, I have a Zoom meeting with my parents. During the weekend, I clean all my department and read a few books.
Do you have any friends at your department? And do you visit your parents' home?
You're right. I I own two lovely cats that I adopted them 2 years ago, and at the end of the month, I visit my parents.
Well, Brian, that's the end of the interview. Well, I'm contacting you during the week.
It's been applause, Brian. Hope to see you again.
Thank you very much.